My name is Mighty Beard, and we are here for a D&D stream. I am a player. We're gonna be playing Ghosts of Saltmarsh. So we are just getting ourselves situated over here. So jump into live chat, say hi, and we're gonna be viewing from my view, from my player view. So yeah, no spoilers over here this time around. But yeah, say hi in the live chat, and we should be getting started here in just a few minutes.
Yeah, I am for the most part. I don't need that much. I think I'm the only one in the group who does not use spells.
No, I
I
don't.
mean, as a ranger, spells are a thing, maybe,
They are. Yeah.
but not. Well, I mean, we'll see.
Okay. Alrighty. I guess I'm good. Okay, maybe not. I guess I get multiple, but I can only have two active, I guess. I'm not sure.
I believe that was the case. Um,
Then if that is the case, it's correct.
all right, Beard, you good? All right, you can. Let's start then. All
Yeah.
right. So, session 0 started off with the group of you running from oppression. Princess in Waterdeep had been assassinated by a dragonborn, and it has caused everyone to treat you guys unfairly. Honest folk, working folk. Looking for better times, you all decided to take this boat trip across the sea as a protection detail for free passage and with the promise of work on the other side. Now, over the course of the journey, let's say about 4 weeks, you fought off pirates. You kept pirates at bay, searched an old ship, fought some crabs, and got to know each other a bit. So let's go down the list and describe your characters, what you do, and what you did on the boat to pass the time. And let's just go down our character sheet. So we'll start with Dusk. Beard, start it off.
Dask was a merchant daughter. So she basically, well, not a merchant, I suppose, a shipwright. So she worked as a shipwright for her father, building and repairing boats that came in. She's an Emerald Dragonborn, and in her off time, she did some ranger stuff. She's always wanted to go out and explore and do that side of things. So, you know, besides escaping Waterdeep to get away from all the angry people, also, you know, exploring and adventuring was always a goal. So. But she's got a handmade bow. She used old ship parts for, and is looking forward to using it.
All right. And how would you have passed the time on the ship when you weren't working?
Playing with that compass that I picked up. Seeing if it works. If it doesn't, just trying to play with it.
An insight check then while you were playing with that compass.
All right. $24. Big old crit.
No, this thing doesn't point north. Pointed towards something, but not north.
Is it steady? Like, is it always pointing to like the same location, no matter
Yes.
where I move?
Yes.
It's pointing to something. And what? Where is that?
It would be more.
Like, is it towards Waterdeep? Is it towards where the direction we're going?
You're
Something-
going. It's more like towards west, so like you're going parallel with it most of the journey. Started off a bit northwest and then kind of straightened out a bit to west while you play with it. Maybe it's just not centered, labeled. I don't know how would you describe that, but it is definitely its marker is not north.
Yeah. So it seems like we're going west. It seems like it's pointing west.
Yeah, you're heading north.
Okay. So
And
it's we're
pointing
going north now.
west.
I see. So either it just kind of got shifted, or like, but it's staying in one spot. It's not.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, I guess that's how a compass works, anyways. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I forgot what a compass does.
I didn't think you were
Well,
going to look at
normally they point north no matter what.
Yeah.
Right.
This one's weird.
Does it seem loose? Like, does this the writing on it seem loose, like that piece of it, or
Nope.
or no? Okay.
All right. So that's interesting. Good find. Well, now we'll go to Earthal. I know I got
Ah.
that right.
Yeah, you got it right. But I wasn't expecting to go next.
I'm
I
just
didn't
going down the
realize
party
it's
list.
alphabetical. Earthal is a crystal dragonborn. For the most part, growing up, he has been sort of an artist. Grew up in a moderate wealth, and at some point, took up a journey to travel, paint the sites, and in the process, trained up to be and became an artificer. Through his journeys, through a small journey, he discovered someone, and it inspired them to practice and keep up with their artistic abilities, and has decided that the situation in Waterdeep is a good chance to fulfill a wish, and not just to get away, but also to fulfill a wish to just improve his artistic ability as well. What he's currently doing on the ship is he's looking out the port window in his room, just painting the scenery passing by as the ship's sailing.
You got a lot of blue in there on you, I hope.
Yeah, able to make as much paint as he wants.
All right. Ickney.
I am playing Ickney Pelagagak Pitsiarch, a sapphire blue dragonborn. I go by Ickney to help things be simpler. I look very rugged. Come from a military, very brief military experience. Pretty much got in, and then immediately we were all kicked out. I'm quite young for a dragonborn. I wouldn't say I'm middle-aged or anything. I'd say I'm probably like hitting the stages of early adulthood, and I'm wearing some heavy armor that I got from my time served, and I've got a really nice pike that wasn't mine, and a flail that looks pretty bad, but that one was mine. So you don't really see me use the pike a lot. And I'm probably spending most of my time on the ship if Dask will have me. I have this set of navigator's tools that I'm trying to figure out how to use. So if I see Dask up on the ship trying to figure out what's going on with this compass, um, I could maybe help or try to assist, maybe just try to learn, see what he's doing, stuff like that. But apart from that, probably keeping mostly to myself below decks, just trying to like keep my stuff in the best condition I can.
Okay. Grimshaw, you are up.
All right. Are we just skipping the physical descriptions, or?
He said he was a blue dragonborn, did he not?
I mean, we're all dragonborn.
Yeah, blue dragonborn, rugged. I've got a longer, like more pronounced.
I mean, all dragonborn look the same.
Yeah, obviously.
Whoa now.
For my different character trait, we'll say my teeth are a little bit yellow. How about that? How's that for a physical description?
Yellow teeth. Okay.
Disadvantage on all charisma checks.
Slightly, like off eggshell, turning yellow.
All right then. Great. Okay, Scrimshaw's the topaz dragonborn with great teeth. Scrimshaw is from a nomadic dragonborn clan. He is the apprentice to the clan sage responsible for keeping their oral histories. As such, he fits a fairly typical bardic archetype. Throughout his journeys, he is looking to collect whatever stories of Dragonborn he can. But in lieu of Dragonborn, he's happy to swap stories with anyone who can spin a yarn. So while sailing, he would be getting acquainted with the crew and everyone else on the ship and inquiring about their histories and adventures. And during downtime, he would be recounting the histories of his people.
All right. You want to give me a charisma check? Or persuasion?
Persuasion.
Just see how good you are at chatting the shit. All right, 19. I'll remember that and give you some background information later when I can think of some those things you would have heard. Okay. And Zorgax. You're good, Scrimshaw? Yeah?
Zorgax is an amethyst dragonborn. Physical attributes: large purple horns, and has a very distinctive scar that kind of runs from his brow down to his jaw. Luckily, it didn't cause him to lose his eyesight. A little bit of background about him: he was abandoned as a child, and because of this, he turned to a life of crime with no other way to kind of take care of himself. So he made his way. He learned to be really sneaky and persuasive as he continued this life of crime, always looking for the next best thing. And during his time on the ship, his downtime when he wasn't helping out and earning his fare, he would probably spend a lot of time reflecting on his life and the decisions that have led him to where he is. Always kind of lost in thought.
All right. And last, but certainly not least, Mr. Zugum.
I am Dugam. I am a half-orc. Nothing much to say about the description other than just a typical half-orc. But I hail from a family of druids. However, something must be wrong with me because nothing druid came out of me. So I just decided to take the path of physical. So that's why you might call me a barbarian. And I just decided to take up my life fishing because I always loved the water. And according to the DM, they decided to smash my ship, so that's why I'm going. With
It's
this
an
group.
accident.
Can fix it.
It was an accident in story, but it was a decision outside of it.
You shouldn't have parked there.
No.
You knew better. All right. So, finally, the day has come. You hear the bells, not the normal bells that call you to action. It's the bells signaling land as we all make our way to Saltmarsh. And you guys are told by the first mate to just chill in your rooms for a bit while they get all the first important stuff undocked. And he comes down to get you guys. He tells you that it's time. He thanks you, telling you guys it's been a pleasure to have you aboard the Santina. And he leads you off the ship and points you guys towards a man, the only man on this dock, dressed in a suit, and tells you to go talk to Skirin. He's waiting for you. And he's the right hand of Mr. Solimar, the one who asked you all to join on his ship. And he'll guide you guys around town, so thank you.
It was our pleasure.
I appreciate the trip down this way.
Yes, thank you for saving us.
All right. So you make your way to the man in the suit who is labeled Skirin, and you see a very tall, lean, tan man with short silver hair, just kind of like directing traffic around here. Everyone walking by him, looking at him telling them where to go. What do you all do?
Are we here?
We are here.
I have no idea where is here.
The docks. We're pointing at the docks.
Okay, up
Oh,
there.
these
Okay, we're
docks.
further higher.
Got it,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got it.
there. Okay.
Gotta
That
zoom
is
out
the
a little
dock.
Yes,
bit.
we were not. We were not the big boat that was in the water, unfortunately.
Oh.
All right. Well, if he's just standing there, just tromp
Yeah,
right
just
on up to him.
Walk right up to him and
Yep.
stop
Yep.
in his way, I guess, because he's directing
Oh.
traffic.
Well, hello. It's not every day we get a group of Dragonborn around here.
We were expected.
Oh, you're from. Okay, perfect. Yes. Can't believe you guys took on that job so quickly. Follow me. I can get you situated.
What's this man look like?
This is Skirin. He is very tall, lean, very well dressed. Short silver hair. Very clean.
Human?
Almost. Yeah. Yes, human.
Okay.
Surprisingly clean compared to everyone around. You know, a bunch of sailors and fishermen, but nothing's out of place on him.
Okay.
Yeah. How does the city look in general? Like, we were coming from Waterdeep, which has a mixture of
Melting pot of races.
valuation, I suppose, on housing and whatnot. So what's the city look like from what we can tell?
Well, first thing you notice is a lot of eyes. And that's probably because you look around, there's not much in the terms of other races besides humans. You catch the odd dwarf here and there,
Mm-hmm.
an occasional halfling. But it's mostly humans in this town.
Okay.
But it's not the eyes you've been getting that made you leave Waterdeep. It's not disgust or anger. Just like awe almost. Surprise. They're not used to seeing Dragonborns around.
Better looks than the ones in Waterdeep at the very least.
It's very true.
So, how long have you guys been working together in order to take on this job?
Today would be our first day, I suppose.
Well, we've been together for 4 weeks on the boat.
Yes, but this would be our first job together.
Yes,
Well, we
absolutely.
did face the crabs.
There were the crabs, yes. So, second.
Did the orc not tell you the job?
No.
No,
Ah.
we were, I believe, simply told that there was a job.
And that it would be told upon arrival. We asked for information earlier, but he did not want to share that information.
I'm very sorry. The orc is great with boats, but he just doesn't understand people, I swear. All right, follow me, and he's going to lead you down the road and start talking. So you guys have all been tasked with tracing a plague from the outskirts of this city. There's a house that many people claim to be haunted, and we just want to investigate it and clear it out. And the council has finally deemed it fit to pay for this to be done, since the city guard cannot leave its post. And that's why you guys have been brought halfway across the sea, I guess.
Seems a bit extreme.
Is that the reason why you're surprised the job was taken quickly?
Yes, well, I guess around these parts we couldn't get anyone to do it. No one would go near the place, so makes sense to outsource to where I guess the fear hasn't kicked in yet, you know?
And
It's
what sort?
just a house, right?
Oh no, there's
Haunted.
many reports of it being haunted.
What sort of stuff happens there?
Well, from what I've heard, I've never gone myself. I don't leave Mr. Solmar's side very often. Screams, scratching noises, flashing lights. People have gone missing near there.
How far away is it?
Like 6 hours, 6 hour hike. It's not the closest. If you want, I'll take you guys to the Snapping Lion. We'll get you some food on the house, of course. And I'll go tell the council you're here, and then you can meet them and talk to them about the job before you go.
Snapping Line. Is that the name of the local tavern?
Yes, indeed it is. I can figure out how to do that. Number 13 on your map as he takes you by, and he'll stop on his way at number 14 and point. This is the council hall. We'll be going in here shortly, but let's get some food in you first. I don't think the council meeting is ready for you yet, so follow me into the Snapping Lion.
I'm not sure what. I mean, yes, we were hired for this job, but do you have any recommendation of shops? It'd probably be good for us to make sure we're supplied. I'm gonna need some more arrows, most likely.
Arrows?
Yes.
I'll have them ready for you by the time you leave the council hall. Is there anything else you guys need?
If that's the case, can we get extra rations or food? Or are we going to have to...
Well, it's only a
provide for
6-hour journey.
ourselves? Well,
I mean, I imagine after the 6 hours we come back. Yes.
Yeah, that'd be a
Well,
12-hour walk in
if-
one time. We can get you a night's rations in case you want to
if-
sleep out that way.
If people go missing, and I'm going missing, I would like food.
That makes sense. If people have gone missing, having extra food would probably be a good idea, just in case.
Consider it done. I'll get two days worth of rations for each of you. Sound good for this journey?
That should suffice.
Yeah.
Well, if we're asking at this point, what are the chances that perhaps a wagon and some horses that would probably make this whole thing kind of sped up a bit and allow us to get rid of your problem sooner.
Man, sorry to say, the dwarves use up most of the horses around here, and they don't sit in town for long. They're all out on the road. I have to do this one by foot, unfortunately.
Just to be clear, you say people have gone missing. That's on the road, or from the house itself.
From the house.
Well, what's on the road? I mean, what's wildlife out here?
Oh, not much, you know. There's things that creep in from the forests. The Dreadwood Forest is the most dangerous, is the closest to us. But that's why we got the town guard. Get goblins and stuff that come creeping out of there whenever. The road around is pretty safe, you know. It's on the cliff's edge most of the way, fields, and it's not too crowded.
Well, and it's also, I mean, this city is called Saltmarsh, so is it swamp?
There are swamp lands to the north a bit and to the west, but this is a pretty sturdy area.
Okay.
Never ventured in the swamp.
It's quite gross. Hard to stay clean, and you see he, like, brushes his shoulder as he opens the door to the snapping lion and ushers you guys in.
Out of good food if you know what to look for.
Hmm.
That's fair. That is. Well, let's settle in and get ready to hear what this job fully entails.
Miss Wrist, if you would be so kind, please, to get each of Master Ender's guests here a meal and drink, and save the bill. I'll come back for it later. And she turns and stops for a second to take you all in, and then moves on like it's not that big a deal. She's just a little surprised. Of course, anything for you, Mr. Skurin. What can I get you guys?
I'll take whatever your special is today.
Claw wine. You want claw wine? You heard of the claw wine, huh?
I want the wine, yes.
Claw wine is delicious. Great choice.
Is that a
Ollie?
drink or is that a meal?
It is a drink, yes.
Well, I'll have one of those. And what do you have on the burner?
Lots of potatoes today.
Nothing with meat?
We got a crab.
No crap.
Oh, I guess I'll take
nope.
some crab and some potatoes.
Fish. We got fish. You want fish?
I'll take crab and potatoes.
Crab and potatoes. Claw wine. Claw wine's all around.
No, not for me. Just some fish and potatoes.
Okay. get
I'll take the
fruit you
fish and
want.
potatoes as well, and the claw
Beautiful.
wine.
Claw wine. Great choice.
Claw wine and a bit of everything.
All right.
Can I
What's
scan the room
what's this
and
place called?
see?
This is the snapping line.
Snapping line or lion?
Line.
Line.
fishing line?
okay.
Cool.
Fishing town. Come on.
Just wanted to make sure because I keep hearing lion, and I'm like,
That makes
No,
so
but
much more sense.
Yeah, I kept hearing lion as well. Can I kind of scan the room and see what the crowd looks like?
Yeah, as you turn, you notice that every set of eyes kind of darts off of you as you go to meet them, and you just keep turning, and eyes just keep looking away from you. You notice that everyone in this room was looking at you, but is trying not to as you look around. Until you get to one drunk guy who's just kind of like half looking at you.
Yeah, we're the weird new people in a small town. That's on brand.
Yeah. I'll do my best to give a smile to the crowd. It may come out as a snarl because I am Dragonborn, but I'll do my best.
Kind of just looks at you a bit longer and then passes out on the table.
Well, it's the first time my smile has had that effect. I shall add it to my list of accomplishments.
Whoa, how do you do that?
I smiled, and he fell over. And much
That's
beyond that, I am not sure.
That's Ronnie. He's drunk all the time by noon. Don't worry about him.
You have deflated my ego. I am not happy.
that's fine.
Oh,
Enjoy
well,
the
that made me
claw
feel a bit better. I thought I was the only non-spellcaster.
What time of day is it?
It's like 1-ish.
And what time of year? Summer, spring, winter, fall?
Spring.
Spring. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll sit down and find a table, sit down, and wait for my food to be brought out. And
Yeah. I guess while we're all sitting down, do you believe the place is truly haunted?
Well,
ah,
I don't see why it wouldn't be. If the things that are happening in there are happening, they sounds haunted.
there's usually some kind of explanation for such events.
Exactly. Locals playing a trick, maybe?
There could be some kind of being in there, but haunted in general, somebody's up to something.
It's better to be prepared for anything.
6-hour hike seems like too much trouble. I don't know why this is a problem for these people.
It does seem rather far away for this town to be concerned about it.
Well, didn't Scarin say there was a plague on this town?
I believe
These
the
people all
haunting
look
was
fine.
the plague.
Are you guys talking about the house, the haunted house?
Yes.
You're not going there, are you?
They are.
Supposed to
We've
fix it.
Oh, jeez.
What do you know?
Oh, not much. I know it used to be an alchemist's house like 30 years ago, and after that, it's just no one's gotten in it.
An alchemist 6 hours away from town. How do you survive out there?
I couldn't tell you before my time.
So nobody owns the house. Nobody lives in the house. It's just an abandoned haunted house.
Some say the alchemist still lives there, but he was old when I was young, so I don't see how unless. And you hear from like the back of the bar another drunk guy go, "It's the stone. He did it. He's living forever." And someone else just shuts him up like, "That's not real."
Why is it a concern for the people here? It is rather far away.
Oh yeah, well it's the path is in between. It's right in between the dwarven mine and the town, so I guess it really affects the dwarves more than most. But kids always go looking there, and it's dangerous.
sort of a rite of passage to go up and ring the doorbell, as it were.
I couldn't even get up the hill. That's as close as I got was the bottom of the hill it was standing on. I was probably the lucky one.
Is there an abundance of sheep around this tower or this house?
Sheep? No. What? No, there's no sheep around there.
Well, I have had many experiences that deal with alchemists and towers, and often sheep are involved.
That's not the sort of story we want to hear.
Why would sheep? I don't.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
Very well.
Yeah. You should eat up before you keep coming up with more versions of meat.
Well, did the food come out already?
Yeah, food's in front of you. Drinks are provided.
All right.
Took you guys a minute to realize, but as you're sitting, the smell of like fish that the town had only got stronger when you got in the bar. This whole place just reeks of a fishing dock.
Like cooked fish or?
No, like just like fishermen and.
Yeah, I don't think it would bother me whatsoever. I think I grew up with that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Earthel drew the ocean often, so he's used to a fishy fish smell.
I might be a little bit unsettled, but it's nothing that I can't deal with. It's just a new place.
So this is kind of backtracking a bit, but I got the impression that Ickney isn't isn't learned on the navigator's tools?
No,
Correct?
well,
You just have them.
so, but mechanically, I have a proficiency, but I would like to learn it over the course
Okay,
of the. Yeah, maybe not like maybe the first couple of sessions.
gotcha. But a navigator's set includes a compass, correct?
Yes, yes, it does. I do have those.
Could we have compared compasses
Yeah,
to see like how mine is different?
his is a little bit bigger.
Uh,
Ooh.
That's fine.
And other than that, like, there's just different designs, and
oh,
his
I
is-
mean, I guess I'm specifically talking about the direction it's pointing at.
yeah, his is definitely pointing more north, and yours is not.
Okay.
Clearly pointing different directions.
Well, after I'm done eating, I'm going to go over to the people who shouted and ask them about the stone.
I would come with you. I am interested.
I think I'm just gonna continue tinkering away with the compass, just kind of like looking it over, seeing if there's anything else I can learn from it. But I'm gonna keep my ears open.
Hey there, you mentioned something about a stone?
Ah. New guy. Yes. Stone. Philosopher's Stone. You know about it, right?
I'm more into nature, so do
Mm.
you know anything about this philosopher's stone?
Old wives' tale.
Makes you live forever. Can also turn things to gold.
Definitely an old wives' tale.
It's true. I've seen it myself.
Really,
You've seen it.
seen a magic stone that turns things to gold.
No, look, and he like reaches in his pocket and he pulls out an old fishing hook, but it's just solid gold. Look at that. It touched the stone, it did. And it made its way to me. It's my lucky charm. Never had any problems on the sea.
Noted. You said you saw the stone, but that made its way to you after it was gold? So how did you...
You don't see the stone. The alchemist has it. He doesn't just show people.
So someone made a little trinket, and that means to you that the stone is real?
It's real.
Old wives' tale. I've heard too many of those.
You'll see. Gold stuff pops up all over the place around here.
Does okay.
Gold crops up everywhere there's trade.
Not in the form of a fishing hook.
I mean, a gold fishing hook would not be effective. I don't think. Right? Gold's a soft metal.
Oh, yes, terrible for fishing.
Never throwing this back in the water, I'll tell you that. It's mine. Puts it back in his pocket.
How drunk and or full of shit does this person seem?
I think
Definitely
drunk.
I'm willing to do a perception check as well for this.
But like, yeah, you can roll perception if you want.
Wait,
Perception or insight?
Or insight, yeah, that works. You're gonna have to correct me on these quite a bit, so
I want to do perception.
you can do that.
You already perceive he's drunk. What else do you want to know?
You can insight to see.
I don't really need to roll. I think he's full of shit.
He believes it.
So
Whether you believe him, he believes it.
So while this story is being told, is anybody else in the room kind of paying attention?
I mean, like, yeah, you got people nearby, some shaking their head, yeah, like nodding along. Everyone's heard this story, right? It's kind of like it's nothing new to them now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but you got some nodding along, others just shaking their head.
Okay. Can I approach a different? Actually, can I talk to the tavern lady?
Yep. Another claw wine? It was delicious, wasn't it?
Yes. Please. But I have a couple of just one real quick question.
Yes.
Does anybody come into town and frequently use gold items to trade?
Gold items, no. I've gotten. Actually, still got it. And she goes behind the bar and pulls out. It's a gold coin, but it's in the shape of a copper coin. You know how all the coins have different shapes?
Hmm.
It's one copper piece that is solid gold. Someone paid with this a couple months ago and didn't catch it in time. I just saw the gold and made the change, and I was really busy that night, and they were not happy with me, but got this.
Well, at least you got the gold.
Eh.
Do you happen to remember what this person looked like?
Oh no, not a clue.
And you haven't received one before that or noticed anything like that?
I mean, gold items appear every now and again, but not here. No, there's mostly fishermen here. They don't. They work in silver mostly. You see some people kind of like take offense to that, and she just kind of like tells them to fuck off and go back to their drinking.
Tosses them the bird.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. This claw wine is delicious. And
I made
I
it
will.
myself.
Perhaps someday I shall ask for the recipe, but not right now, and I shall enjoy yours.
Better drink that quick. It looks like a Skiren's coming in behind you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I will begin to chug.
Okay. Here, I thought it was gonna be like none of my business. I don't care. I'm gonna take my time with this.
Is the claw wine actually good?
Yeah,
I mean,
this.
that's totally based on you. I think some of you would like it more than others. Zugum, I'm assuming, would like it. Because
That doesn't help. Like, what's it made out of? Come on.
Okay. 1 second. It is. I've got it. I know I do. It's made. It's a spirit made from lobster meat and potatoes.
Ah, awesome.
That sounds awesome.
It's lobster vodka. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I love it.
Most of the time, but if you got crab and potatoes, you're pretty much eating and drinking the same thing. Pairs
Okay.
well. Same thing.
Yeah,
It
right.
should, yeah.
I mean,
Interesting.
maybe
flavor.
that explains the fishy smell as it ferments.
Yeah, likely.
I'm literally
Still a
drinking
filling meal, at
fermented
least.
meat.
No, go with a different option next time, however.
I'm guessing it tastes like a mixture of tuna can water and vodka.
Yeah.
Delicious and nutritious. The council is ready for you now. Have you guys finished eating? You ready?
Yes,
You're
Yeah.
I down
drinking
the rest of my claw wine. And
you're
have to
really
get up.
drinking that. Oh.
Yeah,
not my drink.
I leave like a third of it in the glass, and I don't drink the rest of it.
Oh no, I've finished my second glass.
Yeah, Urthel's gonna finish it and just grimace at the end, and it's impolite to not finish a drink served. But I won't be ordering that again.
And then I just finished whoever did not drink theirs.
All right, so you finish Ickney's third of a glass and follow along out the doors.
Pretty much.
Oh.
All right, so Skiren takes you guys out of the snapping line and just right next door to the big building, the big blue roof building, number 14 here on the map.
Mm-hmm.
And
Council room.
yeah, opens the doors and you see like it's a natural like council hall. There's a bunch of seats with like a table that's a little higher up at the end. But he leads you through that hall, down the middle of the seats, and into a back hall. And as he goes to open the door, the door opens in front of him, and you just hear like a big, strong voice kind of speaking as they come out of the room. Like, listen, Ida, I trust your judgment. Just tell me how much the council needs to pay, and I'll provide it. But I've got more important business to attend to. And he kind of, the guy steps out, kind of walks into you. It's like, Skirin, I need to go. Good luck. And then Skirin will like bow his head. It's like, of course, Sir Gellin. Enjoy your day, and kind of bows and steps aside. And you see this large, very well dressed, dapper older gentleman with a neatly trimmed beard walk by and kind of give you all.
Also human?
Also human, yes. Kind of give you all a look as he walks by you and heads out into the street.
Does he seem upset? Or just kind of
Stressed out?
Looks busy. Moving a little
okay.
quick. Seems like he had the same idea you guys did. Why is this a problem? He's got more important things to do.
And his name again was?
He was introduced as Sir Gellin, is what you heard.
Okay.
Skirin leads you into the back room, and you see a table there, a little half circle, with 5 seats. And in the first seat is empty. You assume that's where Sir Gellin was sitting. And Skirin steps up and speaks up and introduces himself again. And he says, this is the party, the group of people that have come to take care of the house. Let me introduce you to council. And he points to the second table on the left, and you see a very burly, very scarred up human with like claw marks along his right arm. And you can see under the table, one of his feet is replaced with a peg leg. Like, this is Sir Elander Fireborn, the captain of the town guard. And he stands up and like gives you guys a nod and says hello in Dragonborn. How many of you speak Dragonborn? Draconic. All of you?
I think everybody put
Hopefully all of
Zugum.
us.
Yeah,
Zugum
right. We're all
doesn't. Dask, you don't,
I
do
have
you?
Draconic.
Yeah, I don't understand what he's saying.
Says greetings everyone in Draconic, then turns to Zugum and says hello in Orcish. And then sits. And then in the middle there is this is Madam Edda Oland, and she kind of pipes up. This is a very small older woman. Like, stop calling me Madam. Right, sorry, Ada. And he turns back to the fourth seat. This is Mata, and he kind of catches himself saying Madam again. This is Manstred Copperlocks, the leader of the mining operation. And you see a Dwarven woman sitting there, bright red hair. And lastly, Master. This is Master. I forgot his name. I'm so bad at this. Master Anders Solmore. Everyone, say hello to the council.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings. And I'll give a small bow.
You see, Ida is the one that speaks up. So it seems our young Anders here, and you looking over at him, you can see he's quite a bit younger than everyone else. Late teens, early 20s. He's taking it upon himself to bring you all town to deal with this. Well, he's made some good points, so we're going to stick with him, and we will pay you for this job. We thank you for coming all this way. I hope your time wasn't wasted.
We needed to get out of Waterdeep anyway. Things were not good, but exactly how much are we getting paid for this?
You guys came all this way and they didn't even tell you how much you're making? Jesus.
Uh,
Dragonborn
Mentors.
ash, just what we needed.
Ugh.
and persuasive too.
Persuasive like a donkey's ass.
Yeah, it all
You see-
depends on my rolls.
Anders popped up and says, I offered 60 gold per person. We'll stick to that. It's a fair agreement. Through the 5 of us, we can come up with that money, no problem. Does that sound fair to you guys? 60 gold plus these supplies that Scarin has provided. And you see there's a bundle of arrows and a couple ration packets for each of you there.
Yes. Apologize for my forgetful companion. That payment will be acceptable to us. This job house needs to be what? Cleansed?
Yes, if you can get rid of the ghosts. And you see, like, some of them kind of like snicker. Like, Ida doesn't believe it. Fireborn doesn't believe it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Scrimshaw's just kind of subtly gonna nod at those two, like, yeah, I know. But
Copperlox is like, get rid of them damn ghosts. Stop those damn lights from shining. They're a plague to my people. They've been hassling us dwarfs every time we take that trail. It ain't good for the morale, and it makes the men work slower.
are there any constraints on how we may carry out this task?
Prefer if you didn't burn the house down. Still nice.
Son of a.
Burning the house down was my first choice, yes. It just seems simplest.
Yes. And what have you tried thus far to, besides hiring us, to
Oh,
eliminate
nothing.
this? Nothing.
We don't go out there. Honestly, it could just be that old alchemist. We haven't heard from him in 25 years. But
Do you have a name for the alchemist who used to reside there?
his name is Henry Leor.
But you heard stories, or at least reports, from the dwarves who are being bothered by it. Anything tangible from that?
Well, we had one young lad trying to prove his bravery, went in to check the place out, and he heard the most horrifying screams he's ever heard in his life. He was not the same all day, pale white. He ran out of there like, oh, it was embarrassing. He wet himself. Can you believe that? A dwarf wetting themselves. That's the
Stuff like that.
only direct contact I've had. We've heard lots of stories though from the townsfolk, kids a lot.
Have you
Okay.
had any reports of gold items showing up that were not as they should be?
Ah, you found some of those, have you? Yes. Little gem on this town. We find them every now and again. Coins mostly that aren't meant to be gold. But hey, gold's gold, so well, it's been a few. Got one myself.
Does anyone seriously believe that your resident alchemist created a philosopher's stone? Seems like an old wives' tale.
I mean, he was known for being very smart. If anyone could do it, it would be him. He always said he wanted to live forever.
So does every human past the age of 50.
Yeah. The dwarf kind of chuckles at that.
Does anybody remember what the person who gave them these coins looks like?
No, we don't. It's not something we think about. You find a gold coin, you celebrate. It's good luck.
All right.
Oh, you'll need this, and they will hand you a map. We'll just quickly go to this one. And there's where the haunted house is. You can see the only other things on this map are where the Dwarven Mine's located, and there's some like markings of the forests.
So, just to be clear, when did problems begin with the house?
Well, we've had some problems. Just the dwarves going by it, getting to the mines, creeps them out, and I think it was Gerald went missing. Someone said he was going to the house a couple weeks ago. Didn't return.
So,
Look, we don't
so
we
a
we don't
few
know
10
why
day.
Anders. Yeah, we don't know why Anders wanted this done now. But then Anders speaks up to the young teen, goes, "It's a plague on our city, and I'll be damned. My parents were going to set down roots in a place, the city that has that plague on it. Got the money to deal with it now. The town's doing well. Fish are biting. Let's clean up the outsides of our city. This place can thrive again."
And on that same thread, the gold items, are they a new thing as well, or has that been going on for longer?
Oh, probably 50 years, 40
Okay,
years.
so
They've been,
probably
yeah.
unrelated.
The Alchemist was last heard 25 years ago. And that's it. Lights, wailing, and a missing dwarf.
Missing boy. No, he was a human, the one that didn't come out.
Oh, okay.
A 17-year-old kid. He was troublemaker, but, you know, never want to see someone disappear and not come back. Are you guys good to go today, or you want to wait till the morning? I know it could
It
get
is a
dark.
6-hour walk.
It'll be
We
dark
are
when you
new
get
to the
there.
area and unfamiliar.
I mean, you can't miss it. You literally just hug the coast all the way up. The path takes you all the way to it.
It could be smart to go now. If
We could travel now and approach it in the morning.
We can maybe see the flashing lights for ourselves as well. They only happen at night.
That's when they're easiestly seen. All right, well, we'll have your gold for you when you get back. We just need proof that the house has been cleansed, cleaned up, taken care of.
And what would proof consist of for you?
Come back alive and tell us there's nothing there. We'll find something, bring us something. Make sure you have something from inside so we know you went in.
Very well.
Just clean the place out, Anders says as he steps up. I know you guys can do it. You're Dragonborn. And looks up at Zugum. And bigger.
Well, yes, we could do this.
Garen will hand you each 2 packs of rations and give you 10 arrows. And lead you outside. So you guys just follow this main path all the way around, up the hill, and just follow the coast. Can't miss it. You'll see the place covered in fog around in the valley around it.
Wasn't it south of us or no?
East. East,
Yeah,
sorry.
East. The map's weird.
Yeah, north is to the left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got it.
And you thought my compass was crazy.
I mean, it still is. Not pointing north.
Yeah, right.
All
We
right.
got a real Jack Sparrow compass going on here.
All right. So as you guys start to walk up the the cliff side, you'll see like around here, there's a path that goes up as the cliff starts to rise. And you'll pass graveyard on your left. You'll keep climbing to the path, and there'll be a clear spot here. There's just a statue of like a weeping woman standing up here, nothing else around on the cliff's edge.
Facing the cliff.
Facing the water, yeah.
Is there any like inscription or anything, or is it just
No, solid white statue, pretty good condition. It's pretty close to the cliff. You kind of get close and you look over, and you can basically hit the water from here. Seems to be about 100, 150 feet down.
And you had said there was no inscription.
No,
Okay.
How
Just
is the
wanted to
woman
make sure.
dressed?
just common clothes.
Okay.
Just looks like a common woman, just weeping into her hands, standing.
And as we begin to...
is it? I'm sorry. Is there a lot of like foot traffic around the statue?
Yeah, this
like, I know
area,
you said
the
it was
area
bare.
around it is dirt.
Yeah.
And yeah, you use like it's not like this place hasn't been untouched. There is traffic around here, yeah.
But I mean, like right up to the statue,
Yeah, up
or
to
up
it,
to the
around
cliff
it,
edge.
up to the cliff edge, all around the whole dirt area seems like it's traveled enough.
And do we see any traffic as we head out of town, or is the road pretty much barren?
Up until you get to like where the cliff starts to rise, it's a busy street. People are looking at you, getting out of your way. But once you get past the cliff split, kind of, there's not much traffic up the hill.
Well, makes sense. They did say they don't like walking by it. Nothing to it, I guess. Let's be ready for whatever we find, or be prepared to find nothing.
Yeah, I'm just taking it all in. Again, this is my first time like really getting out and exploring, so trying to take mental notes of everything that I see.
All
I'm
right.
just enjoying the water.
Yeah, it's a nice view from way up here.
Will's found a new painting spot in this area, but he'll keep that to himself.
Path kind of sticks with the cliff pretty well. You got 6 hours of walking ahead of you. Anything you'd like to do in the meantime?
Super affronted by a dragonborn not speaking Draconic. Actually, if this had come up on the boat, it would have started already. But Scrimshaw is going to be trying to teach.
Well, yeah, I
Dask
didn't say
Draconic.
I didn't say anything. I just didn't respond.
Yeah, so if it had come up on the boat, and also keep in mind, Scrimshaw will only speak in Draconic to the other Dragonborn.
Okay, I'm all right
it's
with
the
that.
default setting here.
Yeah, that works.
Or Zugum?
He's
I
probably.
suppose I would be speaking with Zugum mostly.
There's a non-zero chance that he's like trying to teach Zugum some Draconic as well.
I also Earthel knows Orcish, so he'd be helping with that
Yes.
situation.
As Ickney sees, as he sees Scrimshaw like trying to teach them Dragonborn, Ickney will message with our telepathy, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Psionic mind. I would hit Scrimshaw with Psionic mind and be like, "Do you think they can do this? Or do you think Dask can do this if he doesn't know Draconic?"
I would hope.
Then I'll like send a message to Dask. Can you hear this and talk back? And I'll say that in common.
I think you can, as long as they understand, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need to share a language.
Yeah, they
Oh,
don't
Yeah.
have language.
I didn't
It
know
auto,
that.
it auto translates.
That's
Yep.
that's pretty cool.
Yes, of course.
Um,
I can hear this. I am a dragonborn of Jim.
So you're just standing there while everyone's kind of like looking at each other. And no one said anything for the last 20 seconds. Everyone was just trying to teach you something, then everyone just stopped talking.
I was never part of that conversation.
I was. It would also be very much common, like again, default state for Scrimshaw. If he's communicating to an individual, he's doing it telepathically. Like the only time that he would be speaking aloud is if he's addressing multiple individuals or when he's storytelling.
Okay.
He's from a nomadic tribe of Jim Dragonborn. I mean, if they're out, doing stuff, why would you be making sounds if you're hunting down food and that sort of shit? You wouldn't.
Makes sense. I'd say I don't know if I have a default, but I can try to do 2 different voices, one for regular talking and one for in my head or in your head.
I mean, if you just tell me, well that's fine.
That's all fair. But I could do 2 voices.
We'll slowly merge together into one voice.
Yeah.
And they'll both end up being Southern, and that's it.
Yeah.
All right, about 4 hours into this walking journey of you guys languaging, trying to teach Zugam, trying to talk, the clouds start to come in, starts to rain a little bit, and you get over
Friggin'
the second
clouds
hill. Basically, the second hill that you've seen. It kind of goes up and down. And as you come up over the second hill, you see in the clearing below, very foggy, and the path kind of disappears into the fog. And up on a hill out of the fog, you see the house sitting on the hill, on a cliff edge, kind of overhanging the water.
Can we see if there's any lights flashing from this
Make
house?
a perception check.
Oh,
I'm down
man.
to check out for flashing lights.
Flashing.
Boom! I got eagle eye vision.
All right,
don't-
I'll let him point it out. I won't roll.
You don't see any lights.
Oh, come on.
Does he see anything?
Nothing on the. It doesn't seem like there's any movement at all from here. Like you're still an hour or so away.
So it's still afternoon, right?
Yeah,
5?
getting into evening. The clouds are coming in, starting to rain a little bit.
Grimshaw's going to start looking for a good place to camp.
Yeah, I would also just be kind of like scanning the area, see if there's any canopies ahead.
As long as it has a view to the house, in case there is flashing lights.
From here, you can see at the top of the hill, there's not much in the way of trees around, and the fog is really covering view down in the valley, the next valley you guys have to walk through.
On this 6-hour walk, did we encounter any other foot traffic in either direction?
No. The only thing you came across was a broken down cart on the side of the road that had been taken apart and left behind.
The house is only about an hour away. Do we want to try to get closer?
I think I'll take some of those broken wagon parts for firewood.
You've just been carrying a chunk of wood on you? Okay.
I think we're close enough to camp.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
it
being
would
here would be
take
all
an
right.
hour journey to get up there at the very least if something does happen.
Nothing beats a morning walk.
I don't have any intention of charging into a strange house in the middle of the night. If something happens, we'll see it and go in the morning.
Especially if it's considered haunted.
It's probably just a wolf pack or some such, but not feeling particularly
A
suicidal
wolf
today.
pack wouldn't have flashing lights, though. That's the main issue. If there's something happening during the night, it's best we...
Just headlights
Yeah.
reflecting off low flying clouds.
What's a
Headlight.
headlight?
What is it? Steampunk era?
Explain these headlights to me.
The car you passed 2 blocks ago? Clearly it was
I can spend all day and I don't think we get there.
All right, so you guys settling down, or
I say we settle down here.
I would be for settling down as well.
all right? You guys can pretty easily make camp here on top of the hill. Not much cover from the rain that's coming in, but it's not too bad. You know, it's a light sprinkle.
I would address everyone. If we're going in, as from the crabs, I do have a little bit of blessed divine abilities. Is there? I'm trying to think about what I should bring with us tomorrow. Should I be able to? Do we think there's magic in that house?
As an alchemist, not necessarily magic, but maybe.
Because I
Let's
could bring the
talk of that
ability to
stone.
find magic if we needed it, or I could just bring stuff to help protect us.
I think it would not hurt to be prepared, especially with the stories we heard, for magic of some sort to be in this house. That is my opinion, though.
I can do that.
Prepare
Then.
as you see fit. We will be victorious either way.
And then as we just get ready for camp, I would try to take the map that they gave us, and like use my navigating tools to like just proof of concept, like track the path that we've been on, just to familiarize myself with the tools more.
All right. Everyone just going to sleep? What are we doing? Taking watch?
Yeah,
watch
well,
is
before it
still
gets too dark, I'd like to make two sketches in my book. One is the house from this distance, and the other is the statue from memory.
All right.
Heck. What did I miss?
You missed Dask sit down and start sketching.
I caught that part. I meant ahead of time. Earlier.
Ickney was asking what spells to bring.
Okay. So not much. Okay.
No?
Yeah, no, not much.
Okay. So you guys can take your night of rest in the rain. Doesn't last too long. And you wake up a little damp in the morning. Luckily for you, that the wood that Zugam had collected was enough to keep a fire going. Small one, but kept a fire going throughout the night.
Yeah.
You guys can awake bright and early. Fog's still there, down in the valley.
I've got my pack ready, bundled up, and I'm kind of standing, itching to go. Are we all ready? Ready to head forward?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it is time.
Yeah, I guess. I'd be real lethargic about it, but I'll get my stuff ready and
I'm already. I don't really have much.
It looks like it just what's his name again? Honestly, keep
yeah, new
Ooh, yeah.
campaign, new names.
New campaign. Who this? Oh my god. Zorgax, that's who it is. Zorgax, the lazy one this morning.
A bit. Oh. I'm used to staying up late at night, not rising early. But let's be on with this.
Agreed.
All right, so you follow the path down into the fog below. And it's really easy to keep the path in front of you. It's one dirt path. grass on either side. Seems like this place is used quite frequently. There's more like two dirt paths, and like grass in the middle. Because carts go through here quite a bit. So you got like a middle patch of grass in some places. And as you follow the path, it takes about an hour until it splits. You recognize the path to the right that would lead towards the house, up the hill.
As we start heading up the hill towards the house, I would just take my shield off my back and my flail out, just to have them in my hand instead of like on my person.
Seeing that, I would take the bow and
Oh,
an
we're getting ready.
arrow. Yeah, I'm not notching a bolt
Yeah.
or anything. I'm just holding it. It seems if that's what he's doing, he seems knowledgeable.
So as you guys come up this hill, it kind of doubles back on itself, the path up the hill a few times, and you get right up to the water's edge. It's like an overhang, and you come back, and you are all should be able to see yourselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the question is, can we move? Yeah.
Hey,
What's the red X?
that's just where you came up the hill. That was my reminder.
Okay. So a general description of the house. I mean, it looks like there's some windows that we can see through. Be broken
Yes.
or good condition.
Yes, from here you can see 4 windows on this floor, boarded up, all of them. You don't see any glass. And if you look up to the second floor, curtains cover 2 of them. And you can see no glass in a third, and a boarded up window in the fourth, but from the inside.
Is there anything we can hear coming from this house in any way?
No, the only thing you guys really hear is the water crashing below. From here, you can see there's a door kind of off its hinges a little bit, but still like standing there. It's off like one hinge, and there's a well to the right beside the house.
What's the house made out of?
Mostly stone bricks, and then so like the bottom half of the first floor is stone bricks, and then it's like wood above that.
Okay. Based on my my history with woodwork, like does the house look stable? Does it look taken care of in the slightest?
It looks run down. You got like boards hanging, bit of water damage, not much. But no, it does not look like a good house.
Did we not look for lights?
You did last
During
night,
the
you
night?
did not see any.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I also asked about sound.
Yeah,
Right.
nothing but
If
waves.
any kind of sound was coming from the house.
Guess someone's got to go, and I will start walking up to the front door.
Before he gets all the way there, are there any signs outside the house of people moving about or signs of habitation?
You got like some trampled grass around the well. There is like a small dirt path that goes around the side of the house.
All right.
And Ickney, as you get up to that door, you notice that you can kind of see through it because it's only on one hinge, and there's just a pile of furniture behind it, just blocking the entire path behind it. Like that door is not budging.
Before I like push in on it, I kind of see that. Can I? Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say, can I look through, but I can't because that's a wall.
And the
Hey,
windows.
Does it have any give if I just start kind of like pushing on it? Or
I mean,
is it
like it-
that's sturdy.
it gives a bit on the hinge, but you push up against the stuff behind it, and it just doesn't move. It seems like there's just piles of stuff behind that door.
Well, we're going in through a window.
All right, so I will start kind of exploring the side of the building and looking for a possible entry point.
All right. As soon as you go around the side of the building,
Oh, mother!
Mhm.
you hear a chitter.
A chitter.
A chitter.
I don't know what the chitter is.
And you see giant
What?
weasel pop its head out and look directly at you. And
Does it have a
we.
weapon?
It looks like it does, doesn't it? They took that from. It does not have a weapon.
Okay.
But we are going to roll initiative.
Oh, we're being attacked by a weasel.
As a free action before this happens, as I'm surprised as a free action, can I just yell out, "Giant weasel"?
Yeah?
Aren't
Alright.
you lethargic? Are you ready to scream?
I am. I mean, the hour walk to this place woke me up.
Alright, so you guys should all be able to roll initiative, and I believe it will.
You need to start the combat encounter? Oh, maybe not.
Oh, I gotta roll that dice apparently.
Do I have to start the combat encounter before you roll?
Ah, okay. Whoops.
Oh, it didn't.
I don't know.
add
I'm not
your
seeing my number
numbers.
in it.
Yeah, I just have a giant dice appearing.
begin
Yeah, you need to start the
combat.
combat encounter first.
Okay, I began combat.
All right.
But I've
Fine.
rolled a crit. I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to reroll.
Nope. No one's still
Wait,
popping
Why is
so
up.
it not?
are we?
Doesn't give me your rolls.
Oh,
You're in chat.
I'm gonna hit it. No, that doesn't
All right.
work.
I click my token. See if that works. Nope.
It might be a conflict with the plugin.
Yeah.
Conflict plugs. Woo.
Because I tried clicking on the dice in the round and they just I rolled initiative.
Yep.
Okay, well, you guys all rolled, right?
No,
Yeah.
multiple times.
Yes.
I
How
only
do
rolled once.
How do I pop out the initiative?
Right-click on
There
the
it is.
Yeah, right click it.
Okay, well, let's take our 5-minute break, and I will just punch in all your initiative orders for now.
Well, I'll show you what to do.
Okay.
I
Alright,
want
but we
my
are
23.17.
A quick break so I can go get something.
Yeah,
to
go
drink.
grab a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Sounds good.
Okay, so
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break, but we should be back within about 5 minutes or so. So stay tuned.
Oh, there's 4 of them.
Yes, that
Why?
screech. That screech made you guys turn your heads, and it made 3 weasels' heads pop up from the grass as well.
So what we're saying is it's Zorgax's fault. There's more of them.
Yeah, there was only 1, but then he ran over there, and I added 3 more because it was him.
I mean, it's just a
Right.
weasel. So,
It's a giant weasel.
well, yeah, okay. Oh, they're over here now. Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah, because Zorgax yelled out the weasel and it called the attention to the others. And they do look like they're holding weapons.
Yeah, they really do.
That's what I was like. What?
This is their like natural image. Like this is.
They just have some dude. Like,
I imagine
They're-
it's supposed to
they're
be like a
spears.
fence. I don't
Yeah,
know,
my first thought was fence as well, but
like a barbed wire.
Yeah, I
That's
think it
always
is
a-
a fence.
Look like it's giving steroids on my end.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I guess it could be a fence, but I don't know. That weird barb thing is.
No, that's just a ring full of steroids it's giving itself.
oh, that's annoying. I have proficiency in hand crossbows, but I don't start with a hand crossbow.
Didn't choose one.
It's not one of the default, although are they simple weapons?
They are.
And crossbow should be, yeah. I think it's a heavy crossbow that is martial.
No, hand crossbows are martial as well.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
Are we all back?
Yes.
Believe so.
Speaking of bad news, I'm out of scotch.
Damn.
Oh, did we lose? No, Spork's there. Spork, I haven't heard you. You here?
He's probably muted.
I don't think he's back yet.
Yeah, I guess he's not back. After you said he's muted, I was like 3 seconds later. No, okay, maybe he's not.
He could be muted ordering food and not.
He
offering
wouldn't.
us
He wouldn't
any.
mute for that. He wouldn't mute for that.
All right.
He tried to last time. He
There he
forgot.
is.
All right.
All
Oh,
right.
sorry, I was holding everything up. Sorry.
All good. So Zorgax, as you turn to your party to scream "Weasel," you see 3 more heads pop out of the grass behind you, and you are first to act.
Okay. So there's one in front of me. Okay, I gotta. Oh no, my character sheet disappeared.
I think they reloaded.
Oh, yeah,
the thing.
we refreshed that page.
Didn't help,
darn.
but-
Yeah. All right, give me 1 second. So, I want to pop this out. All right. So, on this first one, I don't have advantage right now. Okay. Well, I'm doing an attack with a rapier anyway on this first one. Attack. Normal.
It'll hit.
All right.
Something screeches at you, and you just poke it with a stick.
Need attack. I need advantage on the attack.
And you just clock this thing and drop it in an instant. It's dead.
Damn right. I will. Can you unpause the game?
Oh yeah.
I will. I guess move here and attack with my offhand weapon, which is the dagger.
And that one will go just high as this thing crouches down back into the grass.
All right, I will use my bonus action to use cunning action and disengage.
All right. You've used 10 feet of movement so far.
So I will move back up. Beard is what? He's a ranger.
Oh, actually, you used your bonus action to offhand attack, didn't you? Is that? that how that works?
That's how that would work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
It is? I mean,
Yeah.
because I have 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah, it still uses your
Okay.
bonus action to.
Fine.
I love how you
Fine is-
finally have a character that can have bonus actions and you take offhanded attacks. You got too many bonus actions now.
I know. So much stuff to do. Fine. I'll sit here and
How at your lack of choice.
yeah.
Level 2.
I
All
will
right.
yell out multiple weasels. Lots of weasels.
Dask, you hear the screech and then a much sadder screech from around the corner.
I mean, yes, these weasels are rather large, but are they looking threatening, or are they just popping their head out of the grass to see what's happening?
Now you see like fangs and their hair front up and they're hissing at you.
Oh. Okay. Well then, I guess I'll use my longbow on the one that's next to Zorgax. Oop. Nine.
That will go wide. You overcorrect
wasn't
for
ready.
Zorgax stepping in to
And
stab
the
with his
Ranger
dagger.
curse begins.
I wasn't ready. And I'm just gonna take a few steps back.
Okay. And we go to Earthel.
Alrighty. Gonna step over here. No, just give me some space from that. Don't mind getting closer to Zorgax. And we're gonna shoot this one right there with the light crossbow. That's probably not gonna work.
You actually hit the small piece of glass that was left in this window and it cracks.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. uh, and that's all I've got. Unfortunately.
Scrimshaw.
All right. I'm just gonna initiate the standard bard maneuver. I'll viciously mock this nearby weasel. You're small and pathetic. So it needs to make a DC 13 Wisdom save.
I know how to do that. Wisdom. And it will pass that.
Okay. Well, that's a wise weasel. We're just gonna go ahead
Just-
and relocate ourselves
Weisel.
to behind this well, and that will be our turn.
Bad joke, Beard. I heard that.
All right, this weasel will pop out of the grass and take 2 leaps forward to the biggest thing it sees. And it'll take a nice little bite out of you, Zugum. And it does a 15 hit.
Yep.
All right.
Sorry, can I
Reaction.
have it roll that at disadvantage, please?
You definitely can. I will roll again. It was better. So 6 damage to you, Zugum, as this thing just takes a bite out of your ankle.
Ickney is going to have advantage on their next attack, or saving throw, or ability check.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right. The next giant weasel is this one. It's just going to take a bite at you, Zorgax. Does a 17 hit? I think it does. You're not who beat that. You will also take 6 damage as this thing bites at your wrist as you try and stab at it. Ickney, you're up. You just Maybe heard a yelp.
I will just roar very loudly, as loud as I can, and like start hitting my shield against my my armor and the flail. I'm trying to draw the attention of the weasels. So that was 10. And I'm gonna move here, or I guess I would move like in an arc
Yeah.
to
yeah.
here. Again, trying to get their attention on me. And then after doing the display of noise, I would just try to smash this one with the flail. And I have advantage. Oh no.
Hit your shield a little too hard in the last time and lose your grip. And it just falls to the wayside.
That's fine. I'll miss, and then I'll just like, as I pull the flail back, I'll pull it back into the shield just to try to make more noise because I just want them on me.
All right. Last giant weasel is definitely attracted to you now. It will bite at you. Wow, it actually hits you. It doesn't have
What?
disadvantage, right? I rolled a 19, yeah.
Oh my goodness!
I know, I'm actually surprised too.
confident in the AC.
I know. I was too. I
Jeez.
really wasn't expecting that to hit. For 4 damage, at least.
That's fine.
Worst
Yeah.
damage I could roll. I was actually really surprised that worked. So you kind of reach to pick up your flail and it just bites at your hand. And then Zugam.
Alright, I'm just gonna look at the one that bit me, say that hurt. Come on. There we go.
12 will just miss.
Alright.
You're so bad.
Level 2 is ass.
See, if this was level 1, this fight would be over.
Started to level 3, TBH, but let's do it. Rogue, stab him again.
Is that all you got, Zugam?
Yep.
Okay, we're back up to Zorgax.
Yeah.
That will hit. 8 damage, and you carve into this thing, and it is looking rough.
What do we got here? We got him. Yeah, I guess fine. I will try and attack it with the offhand again. Please, 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 please. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to roll damage. You kill it. This thing falls with the second swipe of your dagger.
All right. Oh man. 30. So I'm gonna move here. Oh nope. I gotta go back 5 feet. There.
Okay. Ask. Weasels are
I'll take a
falling like
shot.
flies.
Yeah, I'll take a shot at the one that's on Zugam.
There you
That will
go.
hit
There you go.
for 7. And this thing whelps in pain. It is still standing. And that's all you got, right? Move.
Yeah, can I move over here and pick up my arrow?
Yeah. You can pick up. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
All right, that one's dead. Berthel.
It's weird that I'm missing my paint supplies, but putting back the light crossbow gun. The light crossbow. Gonna pull out a small bottle of red paint, shake it up a bit, and uncork it and launch a fireball at the weasel that is in front of Zugam. And that's not gonna work. An error has occurred multiple times
Apparently, sorry. Was trying
Okay.
to add some music and make this give the stream a little flavor.
F in the chat.
Every time.
All
Yeah.
right, so your
The button.
firebolt goes wide.
Yeah.
Stay and put.
Yeah, might as well. There's no danger.
Okay,
Yeah, let's stick around here.
Scrimshaw, you see before you go out of the well, a snake pops up, but it doesn't look your way. It seems the sound has caught its attention. It scurries out of the well. Would you like to hit it as it goes by, or because you can?
No, I'd just be slapping it. I don't have a weapon in hand.
Okay, so this giant snake
Oh.
comes out.
Well,
You already
Yeah.
used your reaction though, right?
yeah, that's true. I
Oh.
also already used my reaction.
Okay,
Good-
so this
good
thing
point.
comes out looking for the sound.
Me, I'm the sound.
It's not that smart, unfortunately.
Come on. I'm such a high AC.
And it's going to take a bite at Zugum's back. 17 will hit for 5 damage. And does this have... I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Zugum.
Constitution saving throw.
All right, so you will take an additional 8 poison damage.
Thanks a lot, Fork.
It wasn't spork this time.
It was my fault, I swear to God.
As this thing hisses at the noise that woke it up. Grimshaw.
I had a plan, but you've completely and utterly fucked it up. How close to dead does Zogrum look?
How are you feeling, Zugum?
Best way to describe it, I'm breathing pretty hard.
Still standing.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'm just gonna apologize in advance. I'll fix you later. I've remembered something weird. Wait, what? No momento, por favor. We're fucking Dragonborn. Why is that so tiny? That should be a bigger code.
What is that?
I need to
15
read
foot
this
coin.
page.
It's so tiny. Okay, one second. I thought I had more AoE here.
You
All right.
can.
So we're actually. I thought I could hit all the stuff. We can't. So we're just gonna do this. Not break melee with the snake, but there. So it'll hit the two. It should hit the two weasels, and it should not hit any of my allies.
Yep. That one
so yeah.
will fail. And
Oh, son of a bitch. Well, they take 1 damage.
All right.
Level
All
2
right.
is
Fork, what kind of magic did you do that give yourself good rolls and the rest of us bad rolls?
I
It's the
actually built my
curse.
character right this time.
Nah, he made a deal with Satan tonight.
I love how that's the opinion. No, you made a deal with Satan in order to get those.
So you pull out
Yes,
this breath
he's definitely a
weapon
warlock.
and cough mid breath, and you just spew out a little bit onto their fur.
Yep. And then I too will make an offhand attack.
Oh, can you do that?
Yeah, as I recall, anyone can do it. It's just I
Oh,
don't
right.
get to add
Right.
my
Okay. Yeah.
ability damage modifier. So if this hits, it will just be a straight ass 1d4. So I'm just gonna hurl a dagger at this most damaged one. Fuck. And then end my turn. I hate being level 2 so much. It's ass.
Yeah, level 3 would be nice, but whatever.
All right. This weasel is gonna rub some of the breath off of it and take another bite at Zugum. Does an 11 hit?
No, actually.
Okay, you're ready for it this time. And Ickney!
Hey, Ickney. Now a master of knowing how to hit weasels with weapons, hopefully. Do I hit the snake instead? Because it's a more of a threat.
Your call.
I think I go for the snake because Zukum's been getting hit. The bard does not look as strong as me.
How dare you?
It doesn't look as tanky as me. So I will walk up to the snake. Do your worst, weasel. No way, it hits me twice in a row.
3 times in a row.
Take credit.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Where's my phone?
Oh no.
That's
It's rolling at disadvantage.
Jesus. Rolls a crit, damn.
Okay, that one worked. What does the silvery barbs do? It missed the second time.
misses. Okay. Do I get advantage?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
So yeah, silvery barbs. When someone within 60 feet of me succeeds on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, I actually do get to know if they succeed or fail. I can impose disadvantage on the roll and then grant advantage to another target.
Beautiful spell.
It's
Yeah.
incredible.
It's also burning through my very limited supply of level
That
2
is-
spells. So that's really
It,
fast.
it does burn. But
yes,
I will.
Let's use everything we've got on these.
Yeah,
weasels.
Yeah, on this first fight, dude, we're getting our. We're just gonna leave and go to short rest for an hour and come back.
Let's go back to that other hill. It was nicer.
I will, with advantage, try to hit the snake with my flail. That's
that will
better.
hit. And you come down on this snake's head hard, and it is looking rough.
Bonus action. Don't really have any. I don't want to use my spells, so I'm
Would
good.
you like to make more noise, or
Yeah, I'll continue
Oh,
to
no.
try to draw noise, draw people at me.
Summons
Okay.
another snake.
Like I hit this snake, so it's probably mad at me, and I'll look at the weasels behind me and just like make noise at them. Again, just clanging stuff together.
all right? Well, this one just bit at you, and the other guy hasn't hit him yet, so he's gonna jump after you. Zorgax, you can take a swing.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Regular?
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll definitely hit.
Yes, it will.
Jeez. And this thing jumps into the air and falls prone dead.
Damn right!
Nice.
I love this rogue! Love it!
Zugon!
Alright, to the weasel, I owe him more than I owe the snake.
Up goes the
There
weasel.
you go,
it's
buddy.
Dead. It's dead.
Okay,
I don't think you can roll low enough.
well, let's see. Yeah.
We split this thing in two.
Awesome.
Would a 4 be low enough?
No.
No.
It had 2 hit points. Is that all you're doing? You staying still?
Yeah, because if I try to move, I don't know where I can go without falling into the well. Then pose advantage for my allies. But yeah.
Okay. Zorgax, you just cut this weasel in half, and there seems to be nothing left but a giant snake.
Action dash. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to use cunning action to take the dash action. Actually, I can move through familiar space, correct?
Yes, you can get there without dashing.
Okay, so I'm going to move here. Right? Which then gives me advantage, so I'm going to hit this snake for all I'm worth. Advantage. Plus, because I have advantage, I can use sneak attack for an extra
Alright.
4.
Plus
But
your
I'm gonna roll damage on the rapier for normal, so I deal this snake 13 damage.
And it too falls. And just like that, you guys have bonded and killed your first encounter.
Second encounter. Weren't the
Second.
crabs?
Yeah. You know,
Crabs
Scrimshaw
counted.
wasn't. Grimshaw was
Yeah.
sick that day, though. He didn't leave the boat.
I mean, that's all right, I guess.
And Zorgax, now that you are standing there, you feel a little crunch beneath your feet. You see, seems to be like a little rat corpse, little bones of a rat at the base of the well. You're now standing on.
Mm.
We are
It's
out of
nice.
combat.
All right. Well,
I'll look at Zugam. How does? I don't have to. Zugam, are you all right?
I'm something.
careful of the well. There might be more snakes.
Mhm.
Does something mean you're fine, or do you want a little bit of healing?
I'll take some healing. I think the point I'm just messing with my mind. Where's that rogue? I want to yell at him for making such loud noise.
I'm gonna look down at my blade as I wipe it off and go, just want you guys to know out of those 5, I killed 4 of them.
And out of those 5, you brought them all to us.
I only brought 4. All I was doing was peering around the corner.
Zorgax, make a perception check for me.
Oh, that is the wrong category to ask me to do a check. Boom!
Yes.
It's getting more and more obvious. There's a Satan deal going on here.
So,
No, dude, I'm expertise in. I took expertise in
I'm aware.
perception
No
and
worries.
stealth.
when you see gold, it catches your eye. And as you're walking by, you can see a glint from the water below in the well. There's gold down there. You can see it.
Look, guys, there is definitely some gold down this well.
It's also golden salt marsh for us.
Also, on a side note, am I going to get healing or no?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because
Yeah, I was we were discussing. I don't know. I looked at it and I was like, oh wait, 2 spell slots. I give you some lay on hands though.
always take a break inside the house if we need to.
Are we looking to take a break?
Not yet.
Stories
I
are
don't think.
true. We will not be taking a break in the house.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
I'll just throw you a cure wounds. Fine.
I mean, do whatever you want. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you guys wish me to find a potential entry point into this house that is perhaps easier than the front door or the barn?
Well,
I'm gonna
If-
point at all
broke
the
that
boarded up
window.
windows and
Yeah.
like
And,
those.
and as that's happening, I'm pulling out a crowbar to hand to whoever is the strongest, which I'm assuming is Zugam.
All right.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty strong.
Ah. Well, you guys can work together. It's a crowbar. You guys can put both your weight on it.
What say you?
No, Zugam, you go ahead. And I'll pat him on the back. and you have guidance.
Athletics or strength?
Whichever you'd prefer. I think the thing gives you advantage, so
It gives you D4. Or
the crowbar gives you advantage, and then D4. Yeah, you pop that thing in there and pop both boards off with one pull.
I flex.
Oh, there's our entryway.
Do you
Rogax,
want
you
me to-
walking away? You walking away from the gold you saw? The glint of gold?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the group.
What kind of rogue are you? Not
I
I
accepting
mean,
money.
you're feeling super confident. You might as well split the party and test the fates.
Alright.
No, I
It's
know
not
how
like-
that goes. I mean, I've learned some stuff from the previous 4 years or 5 years or whatever it is. I stick with the group.
I can go ahead and take the lead if you don't want to, Zuko.
I was going to say I could take the lead stealthily if you would like.
I mean, the
Well, the
boards just kind of
assumption is
bounced
there's no
into the
one here.
ground and tumbled around.
I'm gonna say, yeah, we just busted a door down. It's not stealth anymore.
All right, let's pop in. Which I can't. Okay. Ooh,
All right, so as you hop into this room, you see you guys kind of jump over like a busted down bed. You're standing on there. The two chairs are falling apart, and there's just a stone fireplace in the wall. Everything looks super run down.
Oh, doesn't look like the alchemist is taking care of this place.
Not at all. Open the door.
Door opens, no problem. And from here, I don't know how much vision you can see. You can see the front foyer and the front door.
Is it dark? Well, I see it. Is it dark in here?
There's no lights, but there's light spewing in from the
Okay.
windows. So the hallway's a little dim, but nothing too bad. From here, you can see the light shining into the main foyer of the house. You got stairs going up, hallways in each direction.
Which way do we go?
Well, we should check everywhere for the most part.
Got a lot of hallways, so
Go together as a whole or split the group in half?
we stick
This-
together.
Yeah.
This wing seems smallest. May as well
Idea.
uncover it first and then move on.
So I will check this door. As I do so, do I notice anything about it? Does it look just like a normal door?
Looks like an old door. Creaks open. In this room, it's barren. The only thing in there is a fireplace, some mushrooms growing around the base of it,
Want to check this out?
and you want to make a perception check, you can around the room.
No.
All right. First thing you see in this room is the roof of about half the room. Does not seem like it's very stable. Like over here, you can see floorboards that are rotted away in the ceiling above. And the only other thing you notice is, like, of course, the mushrooms and the fireplace almost falling apart with stones jutting out. That's all there is here. Just a rotted room, rotted ceiling, falling apart fireplace.
Will this door open?
It is locked.
That is unfortunate.
Can I use my thieves' tools on it to pick the lock?
Try, yeah. Go ahead. Hickney, you going in?
Yeah, I was just letting you describe that room.
Yep, go ahead. So this is another pretty empty room. There's
Oh, pathetic.
a chair in the corner that's like busted up, and all you can see is really the only thing of note in this room is a little stick poking through the door to your over here, and you can see a turn lock that you can easily unlock. There's just a fireplace. This one stone, wood. Not much else. Ceiling looks a bit beaten.
And I'm gonna try again, just because I want to try
Like,
again.
I hear him fiddling with the lock.
Yeah, you can see him like sticking someone through the hole, and
I just open the door.
yeah, you unlock it and open the door, and there he is.
Yeah.
Ah, look! I opened the door. I the lock.
I walk away as he begins saying how he claims to open the door.
Nickney, it's
Ah,
about this
my-
time. No, Zorgax, you'd be the first to hear it scratching on the ceiling, on the roof of the floor above you.
and I'm gonna look up and just kind of and in puzzlement. Everybody, I hear some scratching. The floorboards above. Be careful.
Okay. I guess the next
Maybe
thing
we
is where
should be
go.
a bit more quiet.
Would you like me to go first and be stealthy about it?
You don't stumble in the dark.
Yep. All right. Let's move out of the way because I feel like everyone's being held up.
All right. So I guess is that what we're doing? Are we going upstairs?
No,
Oh,
Okay.
We probably should
let's
finish
clear
off.
this room
clear
first.
this floor
Yeah.
first.
Okay, cool. Out of the way.
Still telepathically, Scrimshaw's actually, yeah, telepathically. Like it's just a bird.
Who are you
I
saying it to?
guess we'll go to Rat.
Like people in turn, probably.
Wait, you said that to the whole group or just one person?
It's just a
Like,
bird.
I'll
It's
cycle
just a
through
bird.
really
It's just
quickly
a
to the
bird.
whole
It's
group.
just a bird.
Exactly.
I'll look back, see if people know that I'm about to open a door. And once at least one person's like, yep, I'm
Yep.
opening this door.
Gotcha.
All right, so
And-
in this room, you see it looks to be the remnants of a library. Shelves, some fallen over, books moldy.
Doing the
Piles
books
of
look
books.
salvageable.
Yeah, going through, you see one pile that's like up on a chair that seems like it was left untouched.
Is
And
there like any book title that would like catch my eye?
Any books not ruined and moldy, I guess, would be a good way to say it.
Yeah.
there are 3 that sit on this chair that have readable spines. The first being the magical properties of gemstones.
What?
The second being the magical properties of herbs and flowers.
Okay, this is a nerd's library.
And the
Malcolm
third
did
being
used to live here.
the metaphysics of mathematics by the mage.
Mm,
If no one else is interested, Scrimshaw will take the book about gemstones.
All right.
I'll take the one for herbs and flowers, honestly. But let's open them up, see if there's anything in them. So who's gonna be the nerd of dragon?
I mean,
Do you open up the books you're all
Zorgax,
holding?
don't touch them. Fine, I'll take the mathematics book too anyway. And yeah, let's flip through them, see if there's anything usable, anything informative, maybe notes.
As you flip through the herbs one, just seems like just flowers that grow nearby and plants, nothing too magical, nothing too fancy. Stuff about herbs. But the mathematics one, the outside looks perfect, but inside cover it's seems to be all damp. The book's basically illegible except for a bit of writing along the top. It says "Beyond Skeletons." That seemed to be written in hand, like in the ledger.
Beyond Skeletons. Okay. That is not an ominous phrase.
Oh, that's happening. Mind if I own it doing?
Yeah, go for it. Creaks open loud. And this is the first room you've seen that actually seems like it's not as thrown apart. You know, there's a nice looking desk. Fireplace seems to be a bit better put together.
Can I search the desk?
Yeah, you check the side drawers, they open. The bottom one locked, not moving, stuck maybe.
Thieves' tools.
Go for it.
Come on! Okay, so apparently I suck with thieves' tools.
It's not a good lock, bro. You pop it open.
Oh! Woo! What do I find inside?
Just a couple papers, some receipts for chemicals.
Oh,
Did the papers say anything interesting, or?
the receipts for chemicals.
Oh, okay.
I'll take a look at those though.
Who's in here?
I'm in here.
Okay, make an insight check for me.
Insight to look at receipts.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I would go with intelligence, but okay.
You heard the man.
I'm
Yeah,
doing
right.
it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Nice
So,
question.
as he's pulling those out, calling out the receipts, something doesn't add up for you here. Dimensions. The drawer seems small. Smaller than it should.
Okay. Can I take a look around in it? Put my
Yeah.
hand in it.
You put your hand in it and you pop out a false bottom.
Ah.
And you see a cloth wrapping at the bottom, this new false bottom. Cobwebs. Seems like it hasn't been opened in some time.
Our alchemist friend keeps secrets. I'll grab the clothed item. Just wrapped in cloth.
Yeah. As you do, you hear the clinking of glass, and as you open it up, it is 2 potions of healing.
Nice.
Oh, well, I opened the drawer.
And you didn't look through it.
I'm gonna love
immediately
Zordax if
turned
he's like
away
this the
when
whole
you
time.
felt the takeover.
But I'm hurting. I took out several of those weasels.
And that argument
Should
is
keep
not
your
going to sway
voices
me.
down. We don't need them right away.
At this point, yeah, Scrimshaw's just going to step forward and eyeball Zorgax, yeah.
Can you guys see the names if you scroll over the images?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just taking. I wasn't sure which token was which, but yeah, Scrimshaw's gonna eyeball Zorgax real hard for a few seconds, and then quietly just. So long as we are employed together, we are clan. Clan trust. Clan cooperate. There is no room here for pride or greed or selfishness. Is that you?
Well, as long as if I go down, I get one of those. That's all I care about. I don't wish to leave you without my skills.
Skills are replaceable. Honor is not. color of your hide tells me that you had mighty ancestors. Do not disappoint them. Or us.
I would never disappoint you. Oh, I can pick a good lock. And I can kill me a weasel. Or four.
I think he walked away.
Oh, well.
I'm gonna.
Is this the doorway?
It is, but there's the doors on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
The
okay.
doors on the floor in front of it.
Walk in the room.
You walk in, you see a door to the north.
You dragon
And,
guy did
Is there
something else.
anything in the room?
No, it's pretty empty, but right
All of us.
there, I'm gonna need the four of you in here to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah.
Because as you step in, a breeze
Oh,
of cold air
no.
comes through the window, and you all hear a guttural screech just pierce your ears. Leave this place or die! And it fades out. And
Saving throw. Okay. Oops.
and all four of you,
Yep.
all four of you are terrified by this. You are all frightened, which means you have disadvantage on all checks. Don't know how to show that. Conditions. I know how to show that. Frightened.
Yeah, there's a frightened one.
Exhaustion.
I clicked the wrong one. I'm sorry.
All right. You're all frightened as this chill runs up your back. The scream pierces your ears.
Wait, what is Chill doing?
No, the chill.
Not chill my name, the chill as in the temperature.
That's you see them react, but you don't hear anything.
Scrimshaw, I think something's happening.
Yes. Is the parent how fucked up they are?
They all just look terrified, looking around, cold.
Great. I can't do anything about that. I'm fucking garbage level 2 bard. Michelle's just gonna like telekinetically, or not telekinetically, Jesus, telepathically. Oh, telekinetics not yet, at least. Telepathically, you'd call it to Ursula, and just like, what has happened?
There's a ghost in here, and we just heard it. How did you not just hear that? I'm going absolutely insane right now. And then I run right past.
I'll respond.
Where are you all going?
The ghostly voice saying to leave or die.
Scrimshaw's just gonna call back out into the room. Spirit, reveal yourself.
At that point, Dask, you hear a thud, but not from anywhere near you. It's from back to the far side of the building. It's a loud thud, and
I'm gonna turn and just like put my left hand on Scrimshaw's shoulder. I kind of like lean back away from that direction. You hear
you're the
that?
only one who would hear it.
Oh, dang it. Well, still, I
Well,
would have
I
said
mean,
that.
if that. So yeah, again, now like sensing danger, fully telepathically, Scrimshaw's gonna shoot back in common.
He thinks
You
you're
can
a
speak
lesser
whatever you want.
human, Dask.
I'm gonna hear it.
The loud one heard noises on the roof earlier. It's probably come down, whatever it was. I'd be ready to fight again.
Well, we need to stop them from being scared. Otherwise, it's just the two of us. But whatever it was in that room. I wouldn't enter in.
Do that.
Right. So
You guys can still move, still go throughout the castle, the house. You're just scared.
yeah, I figured that's just scared and not being forced actually out.
No, there's nothing compelling you to leave.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go up to this door, trembling hand, see if it's openable.
It opens, and oh, what a breath of fresh air! You're outside.
Okay. Well, that just leads outside. That's fine. And we're gonna close that door again. It's already chilly enough inside.
All right, having seen two companions flee down the hall, one open this door, the only door that I can see, and then return quickly through it, I will start heading towards the exit of the room.
Right.
I'm sure you
Breezing
moving
past
out.
everyone.
Yeah.
Great if I had counter charm, but it's not a thing yet.
Is there anything about this main floor?
Just a staircase up, dusty
Okay.
floor. No furniture at all.
Any indication in the dusty floor? Like anyone's living here? Anyone squatting here?
You
Bones
can
of dead
make
animals?
an investigation check with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. That counts.
Nice. Can I take a peek upstairs from here?
Yeah, you can see.
And just listen as well.
You can see a balcony that goes along this wall and all the way along this wall.
Oh.
So wait, the stairs go this way?
Up, yeah, and then there's a balcony that goes around like an L along this outer wall. And
Okay.
from here, you can see 3 hallways going one in each direction. Would you like to go up?
I would.
Listen, everyone. Whatever's here is upstairs. You need to get over whatever you're afraid of if we're gonna defeat this.
Oh,
Okay, I can do that, but I will
Where are
wait.
you going?
Can I just really quietly take a quick peek into this room?
Yeah, door's still open. You look inside.
Anything?
Nothing.
No?
Nothing
Okay.
there.
I thought the thumb might have been something like coming, like dropping
3 or
down from the
4?
roof into that room. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how decrepit this fucking mansion is.
Would
So
you
that
like
that
me
thump
to...
I heard, did it sound like it came from upstairs or just on the other side of the house in general?
Yes, it sounded above you and to the
Okay.
to the right side of the house.
All right.
I could
Burning this
probably...
place to the ground would have been the best option.
Trust me, first thought, burn it to the ground. Would you like me to creep up the stairs and see if I can see anything?
Sorgax, you've been yelling this entire time. I really don't think sneaking is going to help anyway.
Well, they won't know
As long
I'm
as you can
coming
be
up the
quiet.
stairs at this point.
Well, I think they know we're here, so. But feel free.
Whatever you think is best.
If you want,
No. Just
go
go.
ahead. I will tap him on the shoulder and give him guidance.
All right.
Spell check, disadvantage.
Disadvantage for what?
Frightened.
Only if the creature is within direct line of sight.
I don't think we're frightened of a creature. We're just frightened of the house.
You're frightened.
Yeah.
But the
know it was our
condition,
creature.
the condition of frightened.
The house is the creature. It's in line of sight.
So wait, are you like
Spoilers.
guidance?
Guidance will still work, but
Okay.
it's a disadvantage.
Why is it a disadvantage? Oh, is the
His guidance isn't a disadvantage. He's just at disadvantage. So you can roll a d4.
I see what you're saying.
All right, it's 13. So you creep up the stairs. I'm just going to zoop you this way and zoop you this way.
Oh, okay. I really thought something terrible was about to happen. Like,
I'm
oh
gonna
my God.
do the same with everyone else if I can do it without.
Well, are we waiting or are we going?
Yeah, but I'm just putting you to that side of the.
Oh, okay.
I yeeted myself out of the group.
Oh shit!
I see.
I don't know if
Okay.
that showed you guys too much, but
No,
it's fine.
Kind of fine.
so you're all on the first floor still.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kind of poke my head just as I get to the top of the stairs. I'm kind of leaning on the stairs and I'm poking my head left and right to see if I kind of see anything left or right.
Got 2 long hallways. You can probably make out doors on each side. All the doors seem shut from what you can see.
I'm gonna turn to the group and just kind of wave them up the stairs.
We'll come up the stairs.
And I'll just be like, I kind of, wait, I can do the psionic message.
Yep.
See, I'm learning.
You cycle
Uh,
through everyone. Takes a few seconds.
Yeah. So group message.
It's clear. Pass it down.
Yeah.
It's clear. Pass it down.
We're screwed by the time it gets to Sorghum. Telephone never works. But yeah, so I'm going to kind of move up here and let the rest of the team kind of pass. Because we had heard that sound on the right.
You want me to sneak ahead? Proceeds to go to the back.
Right. Our brave savior.
Fine,
Dask,
I'll keep going.
Dask and Zorgox, you're hearing a scratching noise again from the right.
It's on the right side.
I
Okay.
will nod at that.
That's
Mention it.
I'm like, that's the left desk.
Just get in
All
the
right,
room.
Yeah.
I'll get to this door. I will press my ear up against it and listen to see if I hear anything.
Not coming from this room. You can hear it further down.
Okay, then I will slowly progress, very stealthily, and listen to this door.
You don't hear the sound anymore.
Shit. I will try and open this door.
It opens. No, it's
Yeah,
not
the
locked.
middle.
Yeah, it's not locked.
So I will peek my head in, and do I see anything that's out of place?
No. It's a old bedroom. Window surprisingly intact. No bars.
All right. I will sneak to this door, and I will try to open it.
It opens.
Oh, and as I peek my head in, what do I see?
You see the back of a man laying down on his side, tied to a chair, facing away from you. Seems the sound you heard was the chair rubbing against the ground.
I'm gonna let somebody else go first. I did my job.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, because my initial instinct is to stab it, and so I'm trying to not stab things.
So that's the only thing I see in the room.
Yeah, you just see a guy in the corner
And you said he's
on his side, tied to a chair.
To a
Doesn't even
chair.
see you guys.
I relay that information down the line this way, psionically.
Okay. God, I hate this psionic bullshit. Never gonna catch you guys.
I relay the
Well,
message.
when it happened for the third time, I'm like, whoa, wait, let me try that.
And then
All
I
right,
will
what am I
ask
thinking?
I will ask a question and just say, do we go check on him, or do we treat him as hostile?
Almost
Wait.
certainly a trap.
Doesn't psionic work on any creature?
Yeah, no, it does.
Yes, but they can't talk back unless they have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, whoa, how do you guys do that? Let me try that. All right, what am I thinking?
So have him blink or react somehow to your questions.
I will psionically to this person.
Oh, that's not gonna give him a heart attack.
So wait, before you try and do this, and he freaks out, I noticed that his back is towards you.
Yes.
So even if he blinks, you're not gonna see it.
Well, I have to establish contact first.
Okay.
Psionically, I will send a message. Are you from Saltmarsh? The town.
Psionically, they cannot reply.
Oh, they
right?
can't reply. That's right.
Okay, so you're gonna hear. He's just gonna start and start shaking and rocking on the chair.
Okay, so as he starts making noise, because I just wanted him to make noise, does anything else in this room move?
No,
Peek. I don't see anything else in the room.
no, it's you just see him shaking now, trying to get loose.
I will sonically say, calm down. I am coming to try to rescue you. Keep screaming if there are hostile things in this room, please.
See him kind of settle himself a bit, breathe heavy. Seems to understand what you're saying.
Okay. And I will walk slowly up to this wall.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. This is what this is what I wanted to do this whole time, because I'm really good at these.
It's disadvantage.
Come
take
on,
a step.
19?
You take a step forward, and you hear a crack beneath your feet as the floorboard gives out, and you fall.
That's fine.
You fall all the way down to the next floor, and you take 3 damage. And you're prone in the room you opened the door in last. I'm just gonna slide you down here.
Yeah, that's.
I'm
Actually, I'm
gonna
just
move
gonna
closer.
put you back up here though, because you'll be coming back this way.
Yeah, I'll just say out loud, not sonically. Watch your step. Coming in.
Ask, you see a nice hole right here.
Can I scan the rest of the floor to see if the rest of it looks sturdy enough?
Yeah, make a investigation check. Advantage, I think, because you know wood. You've been working with wood your whole life. You can see a pretty clear weak spot amongst these tiles. Seems like if you hug the edges of the room, you should be fine.
Okay. If we're going to enter in, we need to stick to the outside walls, not the inside. Floor is very weak. I'll head in.
Any idea what's happening over there, Grimshaw? Whoa, where did you come from?
I fell.
Oh, I love it.
And I'm back.
Psionically, I'm gonna talk to this dude. Sir, we've been sent from the city to rescue anyone here. Are you okay right now?
You hear him mumble a bit.
Just nod. Just nod. Yes, if you are. Okay. No. Shake your head no.
He shakes his head. Hard for you to understand at first because he's laying sideways, but it is nodding yes.
Are there more of you?
Sideways no. Starts to mumble again.
Do you know
Shake a bit.
where the person is who did this?
No.
How is he tied up?
Tied to the chair, bound
On the
around
floor,
the mouth.
sideways.
His chair's tipped over. You think that's the bang you
Is
heard?
it rope? Is it rope?
Yeah,
That's what I
rope.
meant, sorry.
And from this angle, you can actually see a pretty big welt on the back of his head. Not wearing any clothes except for some undergarments.
All right. Where is Psionic Mind? I can see. I'll message Scrimshaw. Should we release this fellow now, or just let him sit here for a bit?
Show that. Well, yeah, if I can roll telepathy. He's gonna telepathy at the bound dude. If we release you, can you make your own way to safety?
He shakes his head no. Slowly. Takes a second.
If we release him, he'll be a burden, but not in any more danger than he is here. Unless this is a trick, in which case he might be a threat to us. I think we can handle it, though. I say free him.
I say we leave him.
Yeah, I think he'd be safer here while we check out the rest of the house.
We're
It's gonna be tough.
psionicking.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn to Earthel. I say we leave him for now. He can't leave, or he can't run to safety.
And I'll
We don't know what
respond
else is here.
I'll respond with, yeah, I agree. It would be safest for him here. He's cold, but whoever did this hasn't hurt him that badly. He'd be safer here.
And once we defeat whatever's in this house, we can come back for him. I'll
Forgetting
shout.
the psionic thing.
I just assume you guys talk to each other about everything, so don't feel bad about cutting in with psionic. I know it's gonna be awkward trying to figure all that out. So
yeah, that's man. There is no big room to actually have a conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna say back to the guy. We will come back to you shortly. You need
and
to
he
clear
starts
out the
to
rest of the
freak
house.
out. He starts to freak out at that and shake, and you hear him scream through his bound. Like, he's shaking and trying to get free.
Just calm down. We'll be right back.
He doesn't calm
open
down.
this door to check it out.
Yeah, door opens, no problem. Fireplace there. Stones loose as
I can't
always.
tell anything's happening.
Nothing much.
Another window that's not broken. Curtains on this one even.
Were there curtains in the other windows?
Not most of them.
What do you guys think? Want to check it out?
Still hear this guy screaming through this gag.
So as Scrimshaw exits the room, I'm just gonna shut the door real quietly.
Cold
I'm
monsters.
going to ask about that later.
Actually, what I'm gonna do something with the door. You guys search the next room. I'm gonna put an alarm on this door. It'll take me a minute. Well, it'll take me a few minutes.
All right.
No, it'll take me a
what do
minute.
Can you put it around the hole in the floor as well?
Yeah, the hole was here. Jesse?
you guys,
Yes. Yes, it was.
All right.
You
Then
guys
I'm
wanna
gonna. Oh, this is a big thing. Okay.
damn, 20 feet.
I'll
I guess what let's explore this room.
I'm gonna put it here.
Yeah, I'll check this one in here.
We're gonna move it one up so it'll go off if he goes into it, because right now he's in it.
Well, I want him in it. But the alert is anything that enters into it. But if
Okay.
he's
Something
rolling
shows
around the
up and
room, I
tries
don't
to
want him
get
to
in.
exit out of it and then come back in and false positive.
So it only goes off if someone enters this area?
Touches or enters the warded area, yeah. And I would do it from how tall is the stairway?
30 feet. Yeah, about 30
How
feet.
high is the ceiling? Like how high are the ceilings here in this room?
Oh, no, it's like 20 feet.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with just that. So it won't hit the hole in the floor, but anything that enters in from that or from the outside or yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not me.
Apologies.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay, real quick, can I get everyone who's
but that takes
frightened to make... Yeah,
But that takes a minute. So
everyone who's frightened, make another wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay.
Sorgax, you are frightened no more. You've seen the big ghost in here. It's just a man tied to a rope. You've come to your senses. The other three, still cold. Those words still whispering in the back of your mind. Continue.
This room's just above where you said that the ceiling was sagging, right?
Yes. Well, once Das pointed out, you can see that this room. I don't know if you guys can see the darkness in here.
yes.
You can see
Okay.
the area that is rotted once it's been
Alright.
pointed out to you. So there's a clear path in this floor to get it by safely.
Anything inside this room as I step in, and hug the wall to the left?
The only thing in this room is a lone chair and a window that's actually in place. The chair is like at the window.
Just a straight up chair, straight
Yeah,
up.
it's like up against the wall here.
And this is the only window that's intact, not boarded up.
This one is intact and not boarded up. I don't know if Zugam said it out loud, but the one beside you is also intact and not boarded up. You want to make a perception check while you're at the window for me?
Sure. Disadvantage because I'm frightened. Yeah, that's not gonna help.
Yeah. Nice window. It's intact, surprisingly.
All right.
Zugam, what you up to?
Checking out the room. Wonder if anyone else wants to come in or not.
Make a investigation check or a perception check?
Wow.
Wow.
There you go, man. Nice job.
Disadvantage. So you come in, not much to look at. You see a window, see the fireplace. Some of those stones look like they're ready to break, ready to be pulled out. Look chippable, look out of place.
I guess I'll check it out.
Yeah, you toy with a few of them, they fall out. And then one falls out, and you've got a little bag in there, a little compartment.
I'll reach in and grab it.
All right. In the bag is a little box. It's a small wooden box.
What's in the box?
You open the box, it's like a double compartment. One side, you got, let's say, 30 copper coins. As you scroll through them, 2 of them are actually gold, but they're still copper coins. And on the other half is a small, it's got glass over it on the other half, and it looks like a powder of some sort.
Huh. I'll look back to the door. Scrimshaw, look what I found.
Well, seems the alchemist was making false coins. Interesting.
Any idea of this powder?
I don't know. Does Scrimshaw recognize what this powder is?
You can make an investigation check.
All right. I'm not good at this. Oh, that wasn't terrible.
Not bad.
It just looks like alchemy powder. Don't know how else to describe that. It's like a blend of some sort.
All right. Yes, looks like an alchemy powder. of some sort.
I was expecting a better description in the book, and there wasn't one.
Earthwool might know more about this sort of thing.
Also, anyone want to split the money? There's 2 gold copper coins, it looks like.
We can handle that later.
Yes, once we're safe.
I'll hold on to it for now then.
Art,
Yeah.
I need another dexterity saving throw.
Cool. Am I falling again?
As
Oh,
you
shit.
take a step and hear a crack, as you fall through another rusty piece of the ground, taking 6 damage.
Oh man.
As you look up, you can clearly see rot in the ceiling.
Well,
You guys hear a big clank, Scrimshaw, as you see him fall.
I'm gonna go ahead and use lay on hands. I'm gonna use 5 points. And I'll just walk back up the stairs.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Gonna step over that spot.
Easy enough to do now that you know it's there and paying attention.
Yeah.
I will also jump over the spot.
Dexterity save. No, I'm kidding.
Come on. I have a respectable jumping distance.
You're good, you're good, you're good.
Which the rest
has
of us
been
would
a
be
minute.
inside.
Yes, yeah, you're good. They were looking
Okay.
out the other 2 rooms. All right, Scrimshaw, you got 2 hallways.
Yep. Gonna step out of everyone's way, but I think I'll point to this door, which I accidentally opened. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go open a door.
All right.
All right. Let's bounce on over that whole
So as you
hall.
step in, you see another fireplace, a little bit better together. Old carpet on the ground with It looks like some sort of mold on it.
Mm.
Tasty.
Some
Lovely.
yellow fungus.
I'm gonna stand here in this junction and just be on alert.
Nothing else in this room.
Nope.
And somebody else needs to watch the rogue who decided to go up on his own.
Oh
I
no.
did not wander very far.
Oh no.
I just went to the doorway. I'm not even allowed to do that anymore. Come on, guys.
Where's
All
the
right.
child leash when you need it?
In here,
Right? I need.
this room has a bed that's actually in half decent condition. Better than the rest of the place and the rest of the furniture. Some rags on it, not completely torn or molded over. Looks functionable. And this room also has 2 boarded up windows. Well, 1 boarded up window and 2 open windows that are not broken.
Oh, we went inside.
Wasn't me.
I feel like Jesse just went quiet at the end of a sentence.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what you guys do. You're in a room.
Oh, okay.
I just don't know if anyone else wants to do anything.
I mean, it's a bedroom with a bed that looks usable, not busted. And this is the bed?
Yeah,
Okay, it looks like a rug.
yeah. It's not. That's the banister. It's got the 4 poles and there's
It's one of those beds.
fancy for its time.
Well, I'm out. This doesn't seem to be anything useful.
Too interesting in there.
Yeah.
Is there anything under the bed?
You go and look.
Yeah.
You see some old clothes. Nothing really there.
All right.
Unfortunate.
Well, on to the final wing of this floor.
Yep.
I'll step up.
I will go ahead and take the lead and open this first door.
All right, as you do, this room is a bit run down, but there is a half decent looking chest sitting at the base of the window. Just sitting there, like it's butted up against the wall.
And you said it's a chest?
Yeah, like an old wooden chest.
I will telepathically send that to people and walk up to the next door.
You don't want to go open the chest, Mr. Rogue?
Does everybody think that's a good idea? I seem to have made some people slightly upset with my actions, and upon some self-reflecting, would like to act with what the best for the group.
I mean, I'll go with you if you want to open it.
Yeah, if you really want to open it, we'll go inside the room with you.
Might as well see what's there. Probably wouldn't hurt. Give me a chance to practice my skills with my tools. I'm gonna die.
We're ready for this outcome.
Yeah, I
Any
know.
inappropriate comments about having spent 4 months on a boat listening to people practice with their tools.
All
You
right.
guys all shared a room too.
Look at this tone. I'm kind of terrified.
All right. So I'll give. Is the chest even locked? Let's start with that.
You flick at the lid, it opens a bit. Not locked.
Do I detect any traps?
Make an investigation check.
Probably practice with that a little more.
Doesn't seem to be trapped. Looks like an old wooden chest.
All right, kind of in that I'm opening it with one hand and got the other hand over my eyes, like I hope this doesn't blow up. I'm gonna open the chest.
I like that you want to be surprised.
You open the chest, and there's some piles of clothes sitting on top.
Yeah, can I guess I don't want to. I'm gonna die. Can I rifle through the clothes and investigate further?
Sure. As you
Inside the
do,
chest?
you feel something nick at you.
Of course. No.
You're gonna take 10 points of damage as a swarm of spiders appears.
Spiders! Spiders!
We're right
I'm
here.
going to shout telepathically.
To whom?
It will start with Zorgum.
Aren't you glad that everyone went into the room with you?
Yeah.
And we will keep our initiative order because I don't know how to fix it yet. So you go first again, Zorgax.
All right, fine. I'm attacking said spiders.
Swing away. That hits.
Seriously? Okay. So then, oh, they all can't be winners.
You cut through a little pile. It's a swarm, so you're literally just hacking away at a ball of spiders.
All right, actually, I'm not going to attack with my dagger. I'm going to use the disengage action and run a bit.
Okay. Dusk, you're up.
I was not alerted, so I am just scanning back and forth. Downstairs, stairway, this hallway, and that's all I'm doing.
All right. Zorgax, roll a d6 for me.
Me? D6?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. That's you.
Of course it is!
It leaps forward. Okay. And it'll bite at you again. And what's your AC?
14.
That will hit you. 12.
Yeah, I'm majorly down.
Down?
Down.
Down? Or
Down,
okay.
down.
I got him. I got him. This is my job.
And you
I'm
start
not there.
nibbling on him.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I got it. I'm standing right here. Just kill the spiders. God knows I can.
And that's all they got, so... Ursel, you're up. You're muted.
Fireball. That's what I wanted to see.
Okay, let me adjust the audio for you guys. Some of you guys are way
The
too
ideal
loud out
solution
of
for any
nowhere.
problem.
Okay, I'm lowering Urzap's because he sounds loud. Okay. Yeah, I was muted. Another paint bottle shake, firebolt, 16. Does that work?
That will hit.
Can they take
You-
extra damage for, being insects in fire range?
You do burn a few of them, and they scurry off up the fireplace and fall and die. A few of them. But the ball itself is still standing.
That's fine. And I can still cast a spell outside of cantrips as long as it's a bonus action, correct?
Yes, you can cast one spell and one cantrip in a turn, but one has to be a bonus action.
Okay. Well then, that is unfortunate. I thought it was a bonus action. It is not. Okay, that's it.
Scrimshaw.
Is dragging Zorgax out of here going to constitute an action, or is that something I can do with my movement?
You would have to use an action to move him, but you
Okay.
can step over him.
No. No. I'm going to drag him as far away as I can.
15
And-
feet?
Yeah, which is a little bit wonky because it would.
I'd let you push him past.
I'll drag him to like here and then just like step off to the side or some shit like that.
Okay.
I don't know.
So
Whatever makes sense. I look at Dask like spider's trouble. And then with my bonus action and my final spell slot of the day, God, we went through those way too fast. I will fix Zorgax. I will invoke the spirit of my dragonborn ancestors and slap him back awake and tell him clan fights together. And that's my turn.
slapped again, just the way Spork intended.
It's slapped verbally. There's no actual physical.
Ickney. You just saw Zorgax was pulled out of the room and slapped awake.
Yeah, I will walk to the door, see what's going on, look and see.
Why is everyone so loud?
Oh, sorry, I was leaning forward and I was directly on my mic. That's my bad.
Okay.
No, it might just be
Um,
you, Jill, because it hasn't changed for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't changed for me either.
That's what's weird.
Mm.
You guys are all like 80% already, and I'm lowering you even more. That's the problem.
Mm.
I will just, I guess,
By the
hit
way,
him
we're
with
going
the
until
flail.
do it. Hit him with the flip.
I'm gonna fly it. You miss.
Or I won't. That's cool.
No, that's less than half. That's why I can hear you guys just fine.
Is that all you got? The spiders taunt you with their little legs.
Yeah, that's all I got. I don't have any good bonus action.
Zugum. That'll hit.
Oh wow.
And you'll just
Small.
crush them, and the floor will give out, and the rest will fall down the floor and scatter and disperse as you kill them.
I did not expect such a high damage. No.
No, it worked for us, man.
Hey, that's max damage actually. Nice.
Yeah, very nice.
I'm gonna lean out the hall and just say, "Do you know my friend Jupiter?"
Have not heard of him. Hope he's a nice man.
No, I'm talking
Well,
to Scrimshaw because apparently
Oh.
he slapped his friend awake too.
No.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, we are out of combat, and it is 10:10. Do we want to call it here?
Seems like a fine enough place.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
best spot we're gonna get right now.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
Alright.
that was good.
Let's see if everything goes back to normal next week.
Yeah, I'm glad I pushed you guys to level 2 because
Yeah,
Those spiders, man.
Yeah, they did 26 damage in 2 hits.
yeah, that
Swarm, they're all attacking at once, so not
that
too
might have been
surprised.
too much, but I don't think so. I think I fixed it.
I'm
Yeah, I fixed it.
looking forward to level 5.
Yeah.
That's the one I want.
Gonna be a while.
I want my third level spells.
I'm
Right.
just surprised that the Weedle were able
Yeah.
to do 6 damage.
I need my mechanical robot to help us out here.
Yeah.
I
The
just need like
weasels-
3 feats, and then I think I'll be good.
The weasels have a +3. That's why.
That makes
So the
sense.
least they can do is 4. They're tough little
Okay.
things.
I'm just looking forward to level 3.
Yeah,
That way I
three
Yeah,
can
look-
class.
soul spells. It's just painful.
Yeah, I'm
Even-
very much looking forward to level 3 and just getting that, the class down. Well, not the class, sorry, the subclass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Oh, the subclass is gonna ruin me a little bit though.
I don't know. I'm still trying to decide. I've got.
All right, well, that is where we're going to end it. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And yeah, we'll probably do this again next Tuesday. Later.